We got kicked out of the living room, so now we're in my bedroom. We're starting with episode 4 this time.
I don't know why I like that hairstyle of like one massive chunk of hair right here and then everything else up. But I do that a lot.
It's gay.
Is it gay?
It's so gay. It's like a mock side shaved. We don't actually talk about this much in the show, but we did like a lot of character work on like developing these characters, more than we probably should have, considering we didn't like edit any of the writing. But like we had, both of our characters were kind of like outcasts in the small town they were from. Not like outcasts, but like they were both like felt different from everyone else. Annie because she was one of the only openly queer people in the town, and Emily because she was from one of 2 Jewish families in the town, which is why we talk about the nice Jewish boy. But her family was a lot more like reform, whereas the other Jewish family was much more conservative. So she like didn't have things like, you know, she didn't have to keep super strict kosher or anything like that.
I don't remember.
This is like the first hints right here of like their friendship being a little unequal and unbalanced, where because Emily really thinks that they're gonna be like friends, so close forever that they're like they can't live without each other, whereas Annie is already like making references about like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'm totally gonna let you like sleep on my couch. Episode 5.
I hate this.
There is so many things to say about this. Okay, number 1, we were not planning on filming this. We filmed this on Thursday night, and we started filming the rest of the show. I think that's Saturday or maybe Friday night. Because we were filming while her parents were out of town. And they were out of town for a weekend. And so we were not in like character, hair and makeup, and we just decided that while we were setting up the dorm room set, it made sense to film ourselves in character doing it. So post filming this, I came up with Emily's rules for like travel because like I wanted to justify why I look like this in this episode instead of like the way Emily is like more put together in the rest of the show. So one of her rules is no hair and makeup, no contacts on travel days. Like on travel days you
so.
Oh, Cassie!
Cassie, your hair is so beautiful.
So, a little backstory on this episode. We had been hoping to get our friend Sarah to play Avril. That's who I was imagining when I was writing. But she could not come into town that weekend. At the time, she was living in Joliet, and we were living in the northern suburbs of Chicago. So, it was like an hour drive, and she just couldn't come in. Cassie, however, lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and just happened to be in town that way. Her and Cassie have been, like, best friends since you were, like, what?
Since elementary, like, kindergarten.
Yeah. So they've been super close forever. I actually joined their friend group when we got to middle school.
I'm very glad that you did.